had apparently a guest star on the French stream. I am not even going to try to pronounce his name. Well, I actually will. Kayan Kojandil? I have no idea, but apparently it's a famous French internet comedian. Production leaves me hanging here and doesn't tell me how to pronounce it, but apparently now they just said like I did a good job, so apparently I nailed it. All those years that I learned French will finally worth something. That was
I can't wait
horrible,
when I
man.
go to Paris with you, man. I want to see you try it.
Oh no, forget it. I will not try to speak French. I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
I was talking to...
we might have to though, because their English is not
see, here's the thing. I was talking to one of my friends about going to Paris, and he actually lived there for a period of time, and he said that it's very important to at least attempt, or everyone's going to be really rude to you in Paris. That's what I was told. And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't blame them. It's their language, and I get annoyed when people like just try to talk to me and don't make an effort to use English once. So I get that, but I'm like, I guess I got to study some maybe before we go. I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Well, okay, I promise that before we go to Paris, I will actually have a look at my old books again, and I actually spent some time in Germany before I go to Paris, and I will have a look at my old books and will just try to refresh my memory with the basics. I mean, I can still understand some French, and then we'll be fine. We'll order a baguette every now and then, get a few croissants or chocolate
Listen,
croissants.
man, all you have to do is just go up there and just say baguette.
No, man,
baguette?
I actually know.
And they're gonna give us a baguette, man.
I actually know. I mean, my French is not that bad. I'm just really embarrassed to speak it because I didn't do that for years, and I know that my grammar will be horribly off. We just had a horrible French teacher that ruined French for me. I'm really sorry for that. And with the English, I had an awesome teacher. She was a dragon, but man, she taught us English. She knew how to do that. Anyway, back to Starcraft. We have LucifroN now starting things off with not only the command center first, but then heading into the double barracks. And on the other hand, with Parting at the bottom left of the map here in Cloud Kingdom, we don't see too much aggression just yet, but him with a 1 gate into expand and then the core.
Yeah. Very standard play for both players, actually. With the CC first, a little bit riskier, you could say. But in this matchup these days, with the way people are putting the CC at the wall, it's not really a big deal. Very late scout here for Parting, so he's not going to be aware until just now what he's facing.
Yeah, it goes up and he's like, oh, well, you already have the command center done. You're going into orbital now? Alright, so I guess that you started with the command center first here. And I'm interested to see if Parting is actually changing his build a little bit and adapting to what he just scouted.
He may, you know. By the way, everybody has learned this zealot trick on the ramp now. I'm so happy to see, because SCVs were lasting too long in people's base as long as they were getting away. Now everybody does that micro trick on the ramp to make sure the SCV gets hit twice by the zealot. Really cool to see. So both players are actually completely in the know of what their opponents are doing. That SCV taking a risk. He wants to poke that. Oh wow.
And it pays dearly with his life.
Well, you know, he poked that pylon. I'm like, well, listen, man, is that really necessary? Do you really want to poke that pylon? Is that for you?
Yeah. They're like just these rules that you have. You don't tamper with a.
You don't poke the pylon.
You don't poke the pylon. You don't hassle the Hoff. Just these things that's just something you don't do.
Yeah. Absolutely not. It's against the rules, and he paid dearly.
And look at that. Main base for Parting. Suddenly 3 additional gates. Look at this guy. Chrono boosting his core now as well. Wanting to get this warp gate research out there as fast as possible. Parting with a bit, I don't want to call it old school, but this 4 gate pressure after an expansion is not used that often anymore.
Yeah, usually you just go into 3 gateways and then a robo.
Yeah, 3 gateway robo is where we usually see not that much aggression. But there was a time when basically every Protoss player started with a 4 gate aggression against Terran until Terran players figured out exactly how to deal with that, how many bunkers they needed. He doesn't even see the pylon.
He doesn't see the pylon. Now his Marines are out of position to defend. Luckily for him, they didn't get spotted though themselves, because then he could have perhaps used that against him.
This run-by could do damage.
This probe though looks like it's going to see it at the watchtower. Or that's actually a stalker. A stalker. Did the stalker see it?
I don't think so. No.
Uh-oh, there's going to be a lot of damage done here.
That is horrible for Parting. Wow, look at LucifroN going in, taking down 3 see immediately, and Parting just used his warp-ins. He is just swapping in units at the top right, and now he's trying to get in there. There's the bunker, no ACVs pulled. At the same time, the Marines of LucifroN entering the main base of Parting. The bunker to the top right is gone before the ACVs are there to repair it. At the bottom right, we have now the Marines finally being taken out by the Stalker and a Zealot, and Parting is going to town.
Yeah, he's going to town here, doing a lot of damage at the natural. SCV's falling one by one, and you know, it looks like Parting actually gets the better end of the trade with that warp, and he barely got those units out in time to defend. Now the last Marines are going to fall, and this happens sometimes when you go for a run by and you get counterattacked by a warp, and you don't have anything at home to defend.
That was pretty scary though.